Welcome to the first video in our adulting series where we run through things we wish we learned at school. Today we're going to be talking about credit cards and specifically getting your first one. Now, I know it might be overwhelming when you're first thinking about this and it might seem like there's just tons of information out there, but don't worry, we're going to break everything down quickly and simply. So, let's start with, how do credit cards work? When you use your card, it feels and works just like a normal card. However, unlike a debit card, you're not spending money from a bank. Rather, you're borrowing money up to a capped amount. This is often a monthly cap. This capped amount is based on and worked out from your financial history. You can apply for a credit card by going to the website of the provider that you think is best for you. Types of cards we'd recommend for your first credit card. You probably want to look to something like a rewards card or credit builder card. Rewards cards can offer you anything from cashback to accruing points that you can use to pay for things, retail rewards, or travel discounts. Credit builder cards are a little easier to apply for, but they have much higher interest rates should you miss repayments. Both cards can be used to improve your credit score, but this card is more specifically for improving credit history when you've previously been in debt, as they're much easier to apply for. Cards we'd recommend avoiding for your first credit card. First, balance transfer cards. They offer you 0% interest on your balance for a fixed period of time. These are often used by people who already have credit cards as they're looking to transfer a balance over to avoid paying interest. However, they often have a transfer fee. Second, a 0% interest card. This card doesn't charge any interest for a fixed period of time, so you have more of a window to pay off something without any charges. Now, the big thing here is these cards require more planning and ensuring that you cover the payments within the set time. When you hear about really bad credit card debt, it can often come from these sort of cards, as people are assuming they're going to have more money by when the time comes. And they miss these payments and then they're in a world of hurt. So we'd really recommend avoiding these cards for now. How to best use your card. Ideally, you've taken our advice and you have a rewards card or a credit builder card. Now, the first thing you need to do is set up a direct debit that pays off these cards in full every month from a bank that you know will have money in it. If there's one thing you take from this video, it's please remember to not spend what you don't have. Use these credit cards to help you, don't let them use you. Every month you'll be issued a statement by your credit card provider. This may be a little bit later on in your first month. This money will then be taken out of your bank account on the date that your direct debit is set up for. Every credit card provider should have some way of setting this up on their website or app. Just spend some time working that out. If you end up owing more money than your monthly minimum payment amount, this is when APR hits you. This is a really high interest rate that increases the amount you owe on your account. If you don't think you can pay off your credit card in full every month, please don't get one. Ideally aim to never use over 30% of your credit limit. This can start having a negative instead of positive impact on your credit score if you use over this amount, but it should be easy. For me, for instance, I'm never anywhere near to spending my 30% limit. But then again, credit limits do vary and I live a really cheap life. We've got an article in the description of this video if you'd like to learn more, or go to places like Experian where you can read more about credit scores and credit cards. I hope this video was really helpful to you. If you have any questions, please just shoot them in the comments and we'll make sure to get back to you.